Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson, and we are two sisters, Southern Cooking.
I'm back in Warner Robins today, and Elsie is in Florida with her grandchildren and her daughter, and they're having their early Christmas down there. So I'm finishing up the last two videos before Christmas. This is a chocolate sugar cookie and also a cream cheese pound cake with walnut glaze. I can't wait to bring these two to you. We'll see you.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to start creaming up my cream cheese pound cake ingredients. So I've already put 3 sticks of butter in there, and I use butter. I don't use margarine because last week I had a little incident making some cookies and I decided I'm just going to try some margarine instead because I had some on hand. Doesn't work as well as butter. There is no denying the difference. Butter is butter, margarine is margarine, and don't substitute it if you want to have your recipe be consistent. I know some recipes you can use it back and forth universally, but I wouldn't recommend it unless you've tried it before and it's a tried and true recipe. I prefer to use butter because I think the flavor is better. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cream this up till it's nice and creamy, and then I'm going to start adding in the sugar. I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides real quick. Oh yeah, that's nice. So I had some extra walnuts and I was like, what can I do with these walnuts? I'm going to be making some double chocolate walnut cookies in a little while, so I wanted to save a little bit for that. But all right, so we're going to start this out slow, let it start creaming together. I'm going to start speeding this up a little bit here so it's nice and fluffy. I'm just going to start making sure we have a steady stream of eggs here. Alright, we got 3 more to go. Alright, so I'm going to stop the mixer. Scrape down the sides. I know it's kind of runny right now, but once I add in the flour, baking powder, and salt, it's going to tighten it up really nicely. I just don't want to overbeat it. All right. So I'm going to start adding in a little bit of flour. I'm going to be careful with the amount that I put in there because it's going to be a little fluff cloud. Okay. If you overwork your batter, it's going to make it dense. You don't want that. And I'm going to go ahead and add in my sour cream. And my tablespoon of vanilla. Now, a lot of people like to use cake flour for their pound cakes. I find that it makes the cake too loose and easy to fall. So I try not to give it an opportunity to do that. Now I'm going to be using today a bundt cake instead of a angel food cake pan. Alright guys, I'll be right back when I get ready to pan up this cake batter, and I'll show you how we do it. So I am ready to start panning up my batter and put it in the oven. I'm going to put it in there for like 60, 70, 75 minutes, depending on the oven. And it's going to be at 325. So you can see how nice this batter is. All right, I'm just going to start pouring it in. It's a nice thick batter, isn't it? It smells lovely. After this, I'm going to start making my sugar cookies. I'm going to make some chocolate sugar cookies. Now this is Elsie's recipe. She's the one who turned me on to this, and she was like, you got to try this. I was like, what better way before Christmas to give you another idea of a sugar cookie that you could use. And so you guys can put it in the oven and make it. This here is a very thick batter, but I can tell it's going to be very moist. It's going to be delicious. I can't wait. Okay, so we are doing the final step of the pound cake, and we're going to make a walnut glaze. So I'm going to go ahead and put in 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. And on top of that, I'm going to add in 3/4 cups of heavy cream. So I need to have about 4 tablespoons. So I'm going to dip in here and get my melted butter out. That's 1, 2, 3. And it looks like I'm going to need a little bit more. And that's about 4 tablespoons. I also need to add in about a teaspoon of vanilla. Once I get all of this mixed together, then I'm going to fold in my walnuts, and then we'll pour it over top our cake. Our cake took a little longer to bake, but I was also sharing the oven with some sugar cookies that I was baking for someone who won a contest. One of the sugar cookie recipes that I was doing chocolate and regular vanilla sugar cookies. They are so good. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue to push this into the wall of the bowl, just to like push out the little chunks of sugar in it. And then I'm going to fold in our walnuts. I could actually probably put this in the blender, and I might actually do that because of those little pieces of softened butter. It might be kind of one of those things that we need to do just to smooth it out. That is really good. It's going to be a delicious glaze. So, let me just pull this out. I'm going to get my whisk attachment. I'll just pour this in here. That'll get rid of all the chunks. Not only that, I might just add in my walnuts towards the end too, just to kind of cream it up a little bit with the glaze. All right. I think I'm just going to let it go around a little bit with the whisk. There we go. All right. All right. I think that's good and centered right there. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start spooning this on top of the cake. And let it set. Because this will set up pretty quickly. It's got a nice taste to it because it has the heavy whipping cream on it. I think that's beautiful.
I'm Elsie. And I'm Debbie. We're Two Sisters Southern Cooking. And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.